As you watch, please remember that this has been filmed using 360-degree technology. For further guidance, please read the description of this video in YouTube. The group you see at the start are having their eligibility checked by Village Health Team representatives nominated by the UNHCR. Rotate the video 180 degrees and you'll see a more orderly queue. These are eligible people now waiting for registration. You'll see a table at the end of the line where Water Works and Oxfam representatives are filling in some paperwork. Just beyond this line, you'll see where recipients go immediately after receipt of their system. On the left, you'll see a couple of our sponsors taking photos, and to their right, you'll see Caleb, one of our Waterworks leaders, setting up his photography station in front of a typical refugee dwelling. After providing their photos, recipients are asked to wait until we have a group of 20 ready to receive the training. We used to conduct this training in batches of 50, mainly indoors. However, since the pandemic, we have transitioned all training outside and reduced our group sizes. This next section of footage was taken later on the same day and shows the process in reverse. Here you can see people being trained on the assembly and maintenance of their system. The trainers are always locals from the same community and are easily contactable by recipients at a later date. Our team members provide ongoing assistance for the life of each system. However, we also want each recipient to feel confident about how it works. If you rotate the video, you'll see a demonstrator system busily filtering water during the training. Just beyond this group receiving training, you can see the next group of 20 people waiting for their session to commence. To their right, you can see Caleb's photo booth now in full swing. He'll make sure that each sponsor's artwork is identifiable in his photos. You can also generally see that this process has remained orderly throughout the day. It's something we're really proud of. The process works so well here because we collaborate closely with many local partners, including Life Water, Oxfam, the UNHCR, and the Office of the Prime Minister.